Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Scorpios. Thank you so much for joining me here on my YouTube channel. This is going to be what you're not expecting to happen for August 1st through the 15th. And we're going to see what messages come up, okay? If you're new here, welcome. My name is Crystal. This is Mystical Crystal Tarot. We get into some things over here. If you are interested in seeing more of my future readings, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button as well as smash the like button. It tells the algorithm you want to see future readings from me, okay? So let's get into some things. This is also going to be general, so don't take anything super personal. Only take the messages that apply and let the rest fly. And yeah, also I offer personal readings as well. So if you do want some personal guidance, definitely check that out. I also offer 20% off to new clients. So all that will be below. And I also do daily readings. I needed it to kind of, get settled in my new place and kind of get my personal life in order in regards to that. So I'm back in action with that. So if you're interested in seeing that, make sure you also check out my Patreon, which will again be listed on the same link where you guys can book personals with me, okay? But let's go ahead and get into some things, Scorpios, okay? So what you're not expecting to happen. So for a lot of my Scorpios, there is going to come a point where some of you may get burned out, okay? What I will say is make sure that you're not overworking yourself and kind of, getting into this like repetitive, how do I say this? Like this repetitive cycle, like every single day, it's like, okay, I'm going to push really, really hard to get this done. And, just basically being mentally exhausted when it comes to overworking yourself. Others of you, it's a combination of overworking yourself and then also having just a lot of energies around you. This could be, you having draining family members, and it's like when it comes to you being able to just focus on self, you may have instances where they're messing up your concentration on things that you may need to do, or again, personal issues may be putting you in a place to where you may want to take a break from a lot of things to get your own energy in order, which is fine. You don't always want to overwork yourself, put a strain on your mental health, because in the end, if your mental health is not in order, there's nothing that you can do as far as like, how do I say this? If your mental health is not in order, it doesn't matter how much you try to act as if it's not affecting you. You're gonna get emotional. You're gonna get affected by the fact that you're not dealing with your emotional problems, if that makes sense. A lot of you also, you are going to have instances where you're going to have to confront your shadow side. And this is going to come from you having interactions with other people. You could be realizing that either your responses to situations may not be the healthiest. The way that you may kind of first instinct deal with things may also not be the healthiest. And also you could be seeing how certain people trigger certain things from you. Like a lot of times we don't realize as people, like certain people get certain responses from us, and it's from it's from the level of like care that you have for the person. So if you care about somebody a lot, they may trigger a more explosive response from you than somebody who you may not care about as much, and you may not really pay that much attention to what they have to say or their actions or whatnot. But for a lot of you, you're gonna realize where certain people like trigger certain responses from you because of how much you care about them. And there's a need for you to kind of, I don't want to say like not give people energy like that, but certain situations don't require certain responses. And we just have to be aware of that. Some of you, you do need to stay out of your own head. Some of you are just like getting into this mindset of, oh, what am I not doing? What am I not doing? What am I not doing? And it's like making you like overthink yourself, and then lose sight of direction. So some of you, you really needed to hear that. Like, you may get into your own head and just start doing stuff that doesn't make sense. So just be careful of that. Because yeah, you may kind of regret that in the future if you're not careful. Some of you are also going to be faced with understanding that there's certain sacrifices that you just need to make. Whether that's like making sacrifices so that you can, sacrifices in time so that you can focus on like your business or whatever it may be. Whether this is sacrifices in spending so that you could actually get that home purchase or move, or, you know, sacrifices in you getting an extra job, whatever it may be. You're going to realize that there's sacrifices that you have to make every single day in order to survive. Like, every day is a sacrifice. It's just a matter of what sacrifices do you need to make to be successful? What sacrifices do you need to make to shift into alignment? Some of you are really going to start taking control of your own life. Like, really starting to step up and mature, especially if you are younger in age, like in your early 20s. You're really going to start taking authority over the way that, again, you respond to things. Also, this is like just assuming more responsibility for self and understanding that you can't always, you know, count on other people to be there for you and to, you know, be your backbone. Some of you are also going to realize that it's time for you to move on from a lot of relationships that you have around you. This is, again, friendships, people that you pour into where you feel like they're just not really giving a damn about you. This is also moving on from, again, a job. You could have been working at a job for a very long time. And at this point, you could be feeling like, okay, well, I really don't like this job anymore. I'm just staying here for the sheer fact that it's paying me. And you guys could be realizing that it's time for you to step into more of a boss role where you may be becoming an entrepreneur or you want to become a manager somewhere. Some of you, okay, there may be some sort of relationship you may have with a parent where you may be like feeling like, okay, well, I thought we connected like that, but we're really not connected like that. This could be triggered by an argument. Others of you, this could even be somebody who you have children with, where things may be going left as far as conversation is concerned. And then it's like, okay, well, yeah, I need to move on from this person. Yeah, I want us to be a family, but I don't want to put up with, you know, the power struggles. Yeah, some of you are going to realize that you do need to have more of a balanced either schedule, eating habits, more balanced relationships, or even a more balanced perspective. Okay, there's going to be some sort of balance that you guys are going to realize that you really need in your situation ASAP. And this is going to be triggered by things being out of whack. Basically, you may have like a out of whack schedule where it's like you never know what you're going to do this day or that day. And it's like, well, you're just going with the flow, especially with the times that we're in right now. And with you, you know, having to stay home, if you are somebody who does have to stay home, you may be realizing that, yeah, maybe I need to incorporate working out. Doing something that's like more productive throughout the day so I don't feel like I'm like sluggish or something. So some of you may be realizing that you do need to kind of pick up some sort of routine or, like I said, balance in other ways. This is also kind of confronting the choices that you guys make as well. Like some of you, and I kind of gave this spiel to kind of, I think, Virgos, but we don't realize that our intentions, or not even our intentions, our actions that we take every single day influence every single thing that happens after that. It's the pendulum swing. Okay, the pendulum swings from the right to the left. So it's cause and effect with life. If you don't understand that everything that happens to you is a cause of what you've done in life, then you'll never understand how to control your life and kind of control the direction or control it as much as possible. So better choices and being more aware is going to be very important as well. And that's going to become very apparent to you during this time frame. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much, Scorpios, for watching this. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please make sure you thumbs up this video and subscribe. Again, if you do want more of a personal reading, please check out my description box so you can get 20% off your first reading with me, as well as we do have daily readings down there. I did get back into doing my daily readings. So if you want, more content from me, check that out. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will talk to you in the next one.